You want me to just tell the story about...
Yeah, let's talk about the music shit, too, not
how it
just the brutal
started.
assaults.
All right, so how it started was literally, like, when I was a kid, like I said, I was batshit fucking crazy. I would just fight way too much. I had problems with my mom. My dad wasn't around. I was just lost. Literally lost, numb. Like, I just wasn't anywhere, you know? And usually, like, growing up, kids always are like, oh, I want to be a firefighter. I want to be the president. Or I literally always was my answer. You can ask my mother. I never fucking knew. Like, I had no clue at all. So amongst that, like, just growing up, like, just knowing I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do, music started to present itself. Because I would listen, like, bro, like, you can look at me and probably think, oh, this nigga, like, maybe, I don't even know what people think when they look at me anymore, you know, but, like, I think, like, people are probably like, oh, this nigga's typical. He probably listens to, like, Lil Wayne or, like, and shouts out to Lil Wayne, all these great artists, you feel me, listens to that typical trap shit. But nah, bro, like, I grew up listening to The Fray, 3 Days Grace, Papa Roach.
Really?
Yeah, bro, like, I was weird. I listened to Blood on the Dance Floor. Like, yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I was fucking weird.
But you
bro.
weren't into rap. You were just into all this sort of like screamo bands.
That's where
into both.
That's where the versatility
both,
comes.
like everything.
Yeah, that's where the versatility comes with me because I would go from listening to that to Lil Wayne, to Tupac, to Biggie, to like different artists. You know, like I came up off like a lot of artists. Like I would go from all of that. Like from rock to fucking rap to literally Japanese fucking instrumentals, like different Japanese songs. Like I was completely and utterly mesmerized by music.
Where were you finding out about music?
I don't fucking know.
You just stumbled upon shit on YouTube or whatever?
I was just looking shit up on YouTube. I at the fucking time I had a Kyocera slide up. Like I thought I was fresh, you feel me, with my little square ass phone, my stickers on my phone type shit.
Yeah.
I remember I had my Razr, Samsung, this type shit. So like, bro, like I just used to download mad music on there, and eventually I started like trying to play guitar, trying to play piano, because I always told my mom like music ended up being my thing. So she put me in singing classes for like a week. No, scratch that. Before I lived with her, where the music really started is because while she couldn't take care of me, she put me on my aunt's. Shouts out to my aunt, shouts out to my cousin Maya. But yeah, she put me in like my aunt put me in fucking what was it? What's that shit called where you sing? It's like chorus. Chorus. Choir or chorus?
It's not for.
It's chorus.
Church.
Chorus is a class. Chorus.
Chorus is also.
No,
chorus
it was for school. It was for
choir is
school.
in church.
No, yeah. So it was chorus. It was chorus. She had me in chorus and choir.
Wow.
So she like when she put me in that, they tried to teach me notes. I hated fucking notes. I hated anything that acquired.
Notes too, bro.
Yeah, I hated anything that acquired.
Percussion, I hated notes.
Yeah, I hated anything that acquired like feeling like I had to. I hated anything that made me feel dumb.
Right.
Literally. So I wanted to like find my own way with these things, you know? So I tried to basically like learn it without learning notes, and I did. Like, so I was in choir, ended up getting kicked out because I punched a nigga in the shit. Like, I punched a nigga in the shit while we was literally doing a performance because he kept touching me when we were singing.
You might be like some kind of like gay heartthrob or something. You got all these gay dudes.
No, he wasn't a gay guy. He wasn't a gay guy.
Oh, okay.
This guy wasn't gay. No.
But even straight dudes are like trying to touch up on you.
You feel me? Because I guess
you guys better not try to pull any funny.
I guess I'm just that pretty. You feel me? Craig told me he likes me. You know, he thinks I'm cute.
Craig.
He told me he was gonna rape me, bro.
All right, see,
multiple times.
He's still on the jail shit.
That's his thing. That's his thing right now.
I played the fifth.
Do you joke around about
I played the fifth.
A lot? You would tell Craig Zen that you're gonna rape him?
Fuck what niggas be talking about. Fuck that thug ass gangster ass shit, bro. Every nigga crack a gay joke every now and then. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'll go to my nigga and be like, yo, you sexy, nigga. Like, yo, like you my love like Young Thug, nigga.
Yeah.
Yo, you sexy over there, son. You looking sexy. Yo, son, you looking real sexy. I licked them fucking face tats off your face, nigga.
That's your mens?
You gotta be really good friends with a guy that starts with this kind of jokes.
No, real shit. No, real shit though. Real shit though. Like, fuck that. Like, bro, I'm not a goon, bro. Like, niggas get the wrong like conception about me. I'm not trying to be a goon. I'm not trying to be hard. I'm not these things.
You just have goon tendencies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not the hardest nigga in the boat. Like, if you get like niggas like Tyson, nigga, bro, niggas like Tyson will beat my ass. You
Mike
feel me?
Tyson?
Yeah. Niggas like Tyson, or even the average thug on the street, nigga will beat my ass. You feel me? The one thing that is about me is I stand for what I stand for. So if a nigga comes at me wrong, I'm not gonna cower. I'm gonna try and beat his ass. And if I know I can't whoop you, I'm gonna stab you.
It's and that's a good point too, is that having a weapon's always nice. But it's better to get beat up standing up for yourself than to just pussy out and run away.
Yeah, exactly.
Because then you're gonna lose respect in front of so many people. Whereas if you get beat up by the dude, he'll probably have respect for you afterwards if you fight him like a man.
Yeah, fight him like a I ain't never been a bitch. You feel me? Like, I'm not the hardest nigga. You feel me? I've never lost a fight. No. I almost lost a fight once when I was in like middle school type shit. I lost a round before like a nigga like got on top of me type shit, but I dug my fucking finger in his nose and like broke his nose and like dug my hand in his eye type shit. I was always a grimy motherfucker.
Dirty fighter, huh?
I was a dirty fuck.
You ever take karate or anything?
Yeah,
like that?
I did. He took karate. I took karate.
That's where they teach you how to fucking break people's eyeballs.
Bro, I was a fuck nigga with that karate shit.
Really?
Bro. I would go home and try and beat niggas up, bro. Like I was a fuck nigga.
To be
bro.
honest, yeah, bro.
That's why I always wonder when I see that like they teaching jujitsu and you watch UFC, like when you see little kids fight on World Star and shit, and they're putting each other in like triangle chokes and
it
shit.
was
I'm
fucking
like,
UFC.
Somebody's gonna die. Yeah.
It was UFC that I always loved. Like I always loved UFC, and it always made me want to fight. So now, like the type of nigga I am, like. How do I put it? Like I'm not, like I said, I'm not a goon. I'm not a thug. I'm not what these niggas like.
Well, why'd you start getting tattoos on your face?
Art. How do I put it? It's like telling a story. Every tattoo on me literally is a story. Okay. I don't have a single pointless tattoo. Literally.
I fuck with you.
So, fucking tattoos.
Yeah.
About my tattoos, like every tattoo is a story. Literally, like. That's self-explanatory.
Well, so why does it say Cleopatra across your chest?
That's my mom's name.
Oh, okay.
It was literally about my strive for my mom. Like I just was after my mom, literally.
Okay.
So it was the first tattoo I wanted. My mom's name and my brother was the first ones I got.
Okay. It says alone above your eyebrow.
Alone.
What's that mean?
You want thorough or you want brief?
Thorough, sure.
All right. Alone. Alone is the biggest concept for me. Literally. Mm-hmm. Alone is literally my idolization. Because my thing is, whether people think they're alone, whether you're in a relationship, whether you're amongst 1,000 people, you are still alone. Mm-hmm. Because your lies are not known by these other people. Your sins are not known by these other people. Until you confess your sins amongst another man or upon your God or even the devil or even what you believe in, nobody will completely know you. So no one will ever know if you're being honest. No one will ever know what you want them to know. No one will ever know what you want them to know, how you feel, you know?
Right.
So have you ever got, all right, it's like when a female goes and speaks to her nigga and she's like, oh, and he asks what's wrong and she's like, oh, nothing, you know? And then he's just like, all right, well, I tried, you feel me? That's not the response you want.
Right.
That made you feel alone because you feel like this nigga don't care enough to hear what the fuck you talking about, you feel me? Uh-huh. So then you get this feeling of being alone, even though you're in a relationship at that. Right. So my thing is like, I've sinned so much, I've done so much, I've seen so much, and I know what others don't know about me or about this world at that. And it's being alone.
So you feel alone because you don't have anybody who truly understands everything that you've been through? To
some degree.
Yeah.
It's just, it's some things are unexplainable, you know? Some things I can't sit here and talk about because people would think I'm weird or people would think like that I'm crazy, you feel me?
They might already think you're crazy.
Yeah, partially.
And weird.
I'm used to
Threatening to rape your friends, that might be considered weird. Brutally murdering a homosexual in jail, because some people might think that's crazy. I don't know. I want to know more about the music, though. I want to know, like, when did you actually start making music? Like, when did you actually start going hard with it?
Music, I'll be thorough. All right, so, yeah, like I said, I didn't know what I wanted to do. So one day, after I got out of jail, I told my mom, yo, music. All right, here's how it went. I got locked up for a year. They sent me to a behavioral correctional, which is it's a fucking boot camp prison for kids. So they sent me to that shit for like 9 months. I was in there for a year. So they sent me to that. Started writing in there because like fuck man, this shit is confusing. All right, I got arrested with him. I dropped my first song before because I don't know where the fuck I was. I think I went to a studio because of my mom or some shit. Mm-hmm. I wrote this song called News/Flock. It was my absolute first song, absolute probably best song as far as storytelling. And then I got locked up. I met him. I started telling and then he knew that I rapped because I was like Facebook famous or some shit at that time. Yeah.
At that time, like
how are you Facebook famous?
Bro, I really don't know.
I was just
all he did was take pictures, bro.
Yo, I used to wear like Diamond Supply. Literally. Like I was a Tumblr nigga. That's what it was.
You had mad Tumblr followers?
Not necessarily. I had people that would
even like
my
photography pictures. Like I'm talking about like phone selfies.
Yeah.
It's because you're light skinned,
bro. I think so. You feel me? Like I'm ugly now. Like it's straight, but like type shit. Like I was a pretty jit. Like I was a pretty little jit.
What's a jit exactly?
It's a young nigga, like a young nigga. Yeah.
That's what
so
I
like,
thought,
so like, fucking nah. What was I talking about?
Being a pretty jit.
Oh yeah, we got locked up. Had a song out. He knew who I was because he was fucking with this bitch, and like no disrespect to him, he was fucking with this bitch that was like obsessed with me type shit. You feel me? Like she was. we're not gonna say no names, but you know who I'm talking about. Like, she was obsessed with me, always
There
talking.
are a lot of times they want to fuck the whole crew, you know?
Yeah, type shit.
Multiple
man.
jits.
We go through that every.
Nah, like it wasn't ever like a me fucking with her seriously. I just knew
he just knew the bitch. Yeah, like she wanted to fuck with both of us type shit. But I was like on Facebook, I was a big attraction. You feel me? Like niggas like knew who I was type shit. So he came up to me when we was locked up. He was like, "Yo, do you know this bitch named da 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 da?" You feel me? And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yo, that bitch is obsessed with you. She tries to get me to say these things that you say to her. Like she tries to make all her niggas say that shit type shit. Cause I guess she had a fetish for what I did type shit. So." Feel me?
Shit, I was just trying to fuck the bitch, and she came on this weird shit.
Bro, I ain't even fuck yet.
I swear to God, bro.
Bro, so like, so I'm gonna fuck that bitch. You feel me? I'm gonna get down.
I have it.
I'm gonna get down with it. Get down. Dead ass. No, fucking. Well, how was it? Like, yeah, he came up to me. Was like, "Yo, this bitch is obsessed with you." And then from there, like, we was fucking cool, bro. Like, from there, like, cause I get attached very easily. Like, I'm not gonna be like to bitches, not so much, but to my friends. Like, if I spark with somebody, like, I get attached, cause like I want to build a family. Like I said, I don't even do business with niggas I can't fuck with. You feel me? Like, I'll do business once, and if I can't fuck with you, I'll be like, "Yo, if I see you in the street, don't shake my hand." You feel me? So like I'm a very personal person. Like, I take you can't mix business with pleasure, but I tend to. You feel me?
Right.
Cause I'm human.
Yeah.
But fuck. Yeah, so he came up to me, we sparked it off, you feel me? Then he knew that I rapped, so he asked me to rap. And I was like rapping. He was like, "Yo, your shit's fire." Like, he fucked with me because I was on my old school shit. Like, I was on some boom bap type shit. Like, I was a boom bap rapper.
Were you really?
Yeah, bro.
Who were you rapping like?
I sounded like Earl. I sounded like Earl mixed with like Biggie, mixed with like Pog. Like, if you want me to spit some shit to like,
Yes.
all right.
Wow, girl comes out.
What
This is
song?
Hot 97
I got it.
exclusive.
Yo,
what you
Weird,
doing,
like
Greg? Boy, Greg.
God
Boy, Greg,
damn.
what
I got you.
was
New York
Hot
City.
97 exclusive. Shout out Harlem.
Hey,
Wait a minute.
Y'all niggas shut the fuck
Bring
up.
that
Hold on.
shit back.
What's wrong
This
with you?
shit's hot.
It was like something I was
Cypher,
like,
don't get gassed.
I was like,
Desert Storm.
all right, never mind. Y'all want to rap. I'm gonna get off the mic. All right. So I was like, I seem depressed. Always being bothered, nevertheless, keeping me out of prison and putting me to the test. They asked me what is happiness, you write it on the check, or you feel it on the sweat when your dick is in the breast, huh? And then I got one was like, I was like, rack credit and nap of a sack, nigga whose blizzardous raps bigger than men of a pack, brim to the top of a gap, gripping the busting the whack, niggas try to reply, nigga, what do you choose? Simply irrelevant, cynical evident, please, wrestling evidence keys, moving when definite soul goes for the president, bleed red for the government tease, residue sun in your kettle place, right where your bezel lay, cold blizzardly, ghost entity, gold digger, call minity, yo friendly, cold swinging, gas skimming your cash couldn't be stashed feeling, dove soldier, the coast rover, the gap, I forgot, I said some shit like that.
He just snapped. Shout out Harlem.
I used to do shit, I used to dead ass do shit like that.
Exclusive.
Yo, but was it hard for you to learn to rap like that? Because I feel like a lot of dudes like
It's the
they
easiest
learn
thing.
how to rap technical as fuck in the beginning.
When you
right?
learn how the old heads used to do it,
Right.
you only work from there. That's what
Right.
niggas need to realize. You can't go from point A
Trying to
to
tap
point.
the table.
Sorry, I'm so sorry about that.
It's okay.
You can't go from point A to fucking point Z. That shit
Right.
is stupid. Like, you can't learn. You can't, like, niggas trying to rap like Keith, niggas trying to rap like Uzi, niggas trying to rap like Yachty, niggas trying to rap like the new age shit. You feel me?
Right.
You can't start from there if you didn't start from that boom bap shit, because literally every rapper does.
So you think it's better to learn how to
Just
rap
from-
technical or old school or whatever, and then
because
be able
you
to
learn
find your
the
own
flow.
style?
Like, I've seen niggas hit like retarded ass flows. Like, I'll tell my homeboys, you feel me? Some of my homeboys can't fucking rap.
Right.
Literally. Some of my homeboys cannot fucking rap.
True
and I'll
facts,
tell
true
them.
facts.
Yeah, I try and tell them all the time, like, yo, this song is not good. Stop.
Yeah.
You feel me? But niggas got their own opinions, you feel me? Like, nigga, if you feel like you can strive for that shit and learn it eventually, then do that.
It's hard because everybody wants to rap.
Everybody wants to fucking rap,
Yeah. But see, that's interesting you say that, because I feel like, well, so do you feel like, how do you rap now in comparison to the cannabis style raps that you just spit right there?
Diggy Simmons.
Diggy Simmons now?
I'm just playing.
I'm gonna kill you after this interview.
And rape you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, I really don't know what he talking about. Like, gee.
No, fucking as of now, like, my thing is, I'm versatile. Literally, there is no definition to my raps. Like, my thing is, like, I have no genre. Like, as of now, because I don't have the tools that I want, bro. If you give me the tools to make what the fuck I want,
What are the tools Proper studio and
proper
shit?
studio, proper engineering, even the people that will sit there and take their work very seriously. And like as far as the production, if you give me the tools, I'll be the greatest artist there possibly is.
Really?
Literally.
So you really haven't been in that like professional recording environment so far? It's just you and the laptop?
I've been yeah, it's been me and the laptop, but I can go to studios whenever the fuck I want, but I want people that have the work ethic that I have. I don't want to work. I want to meet famous producers. I want to meet famous engineers, people that take their shit seriously and have molded the name for themselves that actually take their shit seriously.
Right.
Because I don't want to be in a studio with someone that's gonna sit there and throw some compression and throw some reverb and think it's a fucking track. That's not a fucking track. Not at all. You got to show the track some love. You feel me? Like you can't go in the studio thinking you're gonna make some mediocre shit, and that's okay.
That's why sometimes the underground like rawness of the track, like
makes the track genuine.
Track.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
So when niggas tell me, look, and no disrespect to the person that said this, you gonna know who you are, but some girl was on the phone with me, was like, yo, you need to work on your quality, cause the song Look At Me. But I went and looked at her plays. I'm like, yo, your plays are like 1,000 plays. You feel me? You're trying to like, I didn't say this to her, but in my head, you feel me? I gotta remain humble because I'm a very humble person. But in my head, I'm like, your plays are at 1,000, and my distorted ass song is at 1,000,000.
Right. But so that's the question though. Do you feel like when you have a song and like the vocals are over and it sounds kind of fucked up and the different production quality or whatever, that a lot of people in the underground kind of mess around with stuff like this? Is that a personal choice that you made, or do you just feel like that's the aesthetic that you're going with?
It's a personal thing because my ears, I want it to fit my ears because I know if it sounds crazy to me, it's gonna sound crazy to everybody else. Because if it sounds fucking lit, because I told him, look, when we dropped our first few hits, when it sounded crazy to us, I knew for a fact to other people that would just hear it, it would sound absolutely fucking insane. And I was always right with that.
Do you feel like your music mostly appeals to the like post Raider Clan type Florida scene, or do you feel like is that a lot of your fans? No.
No. Let me answer that properly.
Because when you're talking about like having lower production quality or whatever, I mean that's something
Production
that
quality.
SGP kind of like he was the dude in the beginning doing that. That was his style, yeah.
Here's how I put it, because niggas probably expected me to come on this and disrespect SGP and be like a fuck ass boy. He's a bitch ass, mark ass, pussy ass nigga, you feel me? But like, let me, every nigga get their homage. And I know you gonna watch this because that's the type of nigga you is. Look, you got my respect in the end of the day. You a bitch ass nigga, but you still got my respect for what you were. You feel me? I got fuck perp tatted on me because the thing is,
on your knuckles?
I got fuck perp tatted
on his wrist.
I got right on my wrist, bro. Because here's my thing. You have a chance to lead the youth. Right. And when I come for a nigga, I come for his neck. You feel me? You had a chance to lead the youth. Like, all right, if you're the George Washington of the world, or you're the first president of this, or you breed this new sound, and you literally have all these fucking children. Because I've had little girls come to me wanting to kill themselves. You feel me? And I know if there's a possibility if I don't speak to them that they're gonna kill themselves. Space Ghost Perp is the type of nigga where a little girl will come to him trying to kill themselves. You feel me? He'll probably manipulate them and let them do it. You get me? I'm the type of person where if I'm gonna lead someone or I'm gonna do this shit and people idolize me, I'm gonna lead them in the right direction. You feel me? I'm not trying to be a fucking prick. Right. You get me? So my thing is, he had all these people behind him. Like I can easily say that I very much so supported Space Ghost Perp when he first came out. Who did not? Because he had a wave going. You feel me? Right. Whatever the fuck he had going on, where he fell out with ASAP and them. Shouts out to ASAP. Shouts out to even Gaddafi, bro. Like. That beef has nothing to do with me anymore. You feel me? Definitely. Exactly. So like, man, he had such a pull that I was so proud of him as a person and just proud of what the fuck he was doing because he was breeding a sound for the underground which had never, ever, ever made it out.
Different sound.
Like, look, you know, what niggas don't understand, bro, is ASAP ended up on MTV. ASAP ended up on the MTV Awards. ASAP ended up on this, and Perp could have been right there, breeding the sound for Florida. Right. And we would have finally had someone that brought Florida to the map. Besides Rick Ross, you feel me? But Rick Ross follows a certain pattern. Space Ghost was in his own section. Right. He breeded something for the underground. The underground is where niggas like us. You feel me? I'm still an underground rapper. I'm not gonna be like, yo, I'm an industry nigga, because I don't have that. I don't have that much pride to be like, yo, I'm an industry nigga. I'm still an underground rapper. I'm still just wondering how I'm gonna wake up the next day like the next nigga. You feel me? I'm still wondering what my plan is the next day. You feel me? I'm still doing all of this because I do all this shit myself. You feel me? I still got my niggas by my side, but we still plan on all this shit. I'm a human. You get me? So my thing is like, nigga, if you got the power and you misuse it, you dead to me.
Right.
You're dead to me. If you're the president and you're using your power to fuck people over, you're dead to me.
So it was a no-brainer for you to take part in that Space Ghost diss song?
How I put it? Because it originally didn't even start off as a Space Ghost Purse diss. Everybody added their own thing into it.
Who was the other people on it? I forget.
It's Lofty, 305,
Right.
Denzel, me, and
Okay.
my boy right here, my partner.
Yeah, me. I go last.
Yeah.
I'm the last on the song. It originally wasn't a diss track, to
Right.
be honest. That's
Yeah.
why my verse came out the way it did.
Yeah, because it was originally wasn't a diss track, but my thing is like Denzel, like I don't want to say guided because I don't like to sound like I'm responsible for something, but how do I put it? He didn't want to diss him. And I said, this is a chapter of your life because even the dots on my face, it represents chapters. It's chapter 1 and chapter 2. So my thing is, there's a beginning, there's the peak, and then there's the end. The downfall, or to some degree, you can end at top. You get me?
Right.
So he's going through different chapters, and that's what he needs to realize. So when you have this person from your past that has been harassing you for a very long time, because obviously he's a grown-ass man. He can't bully a grown-ass man, you feel me?
Right.
But Denzel is a person that is so passive to where he'll let people fuck him over as far as his name. So everybody had this distinct look on Denzel, and I don't want to say pussy, but everybody had this distinct like, oh, hey, you know, that nigga not gonna say nothing. That's how Perp was. Perp was like, oh, that nigga not gonna say nothing. He not gonna do shit. You feel me? And then I'm in Denzel's squad. You feel me? I'm ULT. I'm still members only. I'm still VR, but I'm in ULT, you feel me? So I can't have my brother, because I call Denzel my brother, I call this nigga my brother, I call all these niggas my brother, you feel me? Bruno's my brother as well. I can't have this nigga in my section having a nigga trying to bitch him out and knowing that I'm gonna let that shit slide because that's not the nigga I am. So I came in and left my mark. I left my mark on that. So I told him, I was like, here's what we're gonna do. If you want us on the track, you're gonna come for him. You're going to say something, you're going to address it like you should have been did.
Right.
Because you're not going to get over on this until you win. You can't settle for a tie all the time. You can't let the little win.
Don't you think in Denzel's case, he's sitting there looking at it like, I just don't even give a fuck. I'm over this. I'm bigger than he ever was.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he said.
Bigger than he was.
But see, the thing is, look where it brought us.
Yeah.
Look how much of a buzz Denzel got off of finally shutting Perp the fuck up.
Are you happy with Denzel's verse? You think that he went in hard enough?
I think I went the hardest on the song. I think I went the hardest on the song, but my thing. Yes, on the song.
Oh.
I don't got nothing to say.
I like Ski's verse.
Hey man,
I like
what?
my verse.
Look, nobody like me because I'm the businessman. You feel me? This nigga get to chill, he get to smoke his dope, and I gotta be out here doing all this business ass shit. Man, fuck y'all niggas. no, real shit though. Like I feel like I went the hardest just because I came on with such an aggression where it's unignorable. Like I like to like spark something in your head. Like whoa, like, you feel me?
How'd you end up in Denzel's squad? How'd you meet him? Is he the main industry dude that's looked out for you? Not industry, but like established.
That shit was weird, bro. Like how
It
it
was
happened.
real random.
Who's that?
It was random as
Random
fuck.
as fuck.
How it happened was basically like, all right, I was going hard, bro. We was going hard in Broward. You feel me? We was going hard in Broward. We was going hard in Miami. Like our songs was unignorable. I hear the
In
opposite
our
side.
city type shit. Yeah.
Yeah, in our we was going hard in our city type shit, and we was getting heard. You feel me? Niggas can't. After a while, you can't ignore a nigga. You feel me?
Yeah.
So like, we was going to events, and he kept seeing us, and then we got our brother named Chief. You feel me? Chief Pound. Shouts out Chief Pound on Twitter. You feel me? But he basically was watching us, discovering us. You feel me? He was ULT. So we did an event called CD4. Shouts out to Creative District. Y'all probably thought I wasn't gonna shout y'all out, but I'm a real nigga. I keep up for the city. You feel me? Fucking he seen us at CD4, and I rocked that shit. I rocked that shit. I'm talking about like let me correct myself. We rocked that shit. We rocked that shit. I'm talking about like nigga.
Oh yeah, we turned that shit the fuck up.
We was the face of CD4
Yeah,
that year.
to be
Creative
honest,
District
bro.
it's like an organized show. You get me? In Miami.
Like-
so if you come to the Miami scene, the underground scene, you'll see them. But
that specific day, Kodak was supposed to perform after us,
Yeah.
and the way we performed and
We got
fucked
it
shit
shut
up,
down.
We shut that shit
that's
down.
how well we
So
did.
much so that Kodak didn't feel like playing after?
No, it wasn't that. We turned up so lit because people were outside waiting for us. You feel me?
Right.
Like we had fans outside of the gate waiting for
in the
us.
crowd and
And then
outside.
niggas started freaking out and fighting and type shit because they didn't get to see us.
Right.
So, yeah, man, like we turned up so hard that Kodak had to go another day. But we
Really?
were the face of that event.
Okay.
So Chief noticed us, and he was bumping our shit. He brought it back, played it to Denzel, and they were bumping our shit. They was bumping our shit for a while. They tried to invite us to a music video. I don't remember. I think I declined. I didn't decline. I said all right. The first time it got canceled.
Yeah, it
then,
got canceled.
And afterward, I think they just decided to like just get to the point. You feel me? And was like, fuck it. We just gonna tell this nigga exactly what we want. It was like, yo, come through. We want to talk to you about music and business. So we came through. Denzel got to the point. He was like, yo, I want you to be in ULT. I looked at Denzel and I told him, I was like, here's my thing. I was like, I don't know you. You don't know me. You're approaching me on a business level. I don't do that.
Yeah.
I have to get to know somebody. Because, like, when niggas say gang shit and then niggas say squad shit, like, that shit real. Like, when niggas say gang shit, like, it's really gang shit. Like, if a nigga crosses him the wrong way, you feel me, on the street, like, you can ask him, bro. If a nigga come at him wrong, I'm always right there. Like, I'm always going to walk up on a nigga and, like, be right there looking.
Yeah,
you feel me?
right.
Because, like, on gang shit, like, a gang moves as in a gang, so you could call members only a gang. You feel me?
You
Like,
think you might be a little too eager to fight though?
eager?
Have you calmed down a little over the years, or are you still at
I've calmed
peak
down over
eagerness?
I'm always at a peak because of all the shit I've been
He's
through.
eager for a nigga to fuck up.
To fuck up.
that's
That's
what
the
I
thing.
feel.
I wait for niggas to fuck up because it's like niggas look at it, bro. Like, I'm not a big nigga, you feel me? So I like when niggas feel like they could
But
get over on me.
it'd be like the little sly shit that niggas throw at you nowadays that you know it'd be sly shit
Exactly.
that he don't let pass.
I don't let pass.
yeah,
I
yeah.
say shit. You feel me? Like, oh, I think you thought you was gonna come at me like that. You feel me? Like, type shit. Like, I'll say some shit. You feel me? Like,
You'll start the problem before they get a chance to disrespect you too much.
disrespect me. Exactly.
yeah.
So disrespect and respect is a big thing because I don't disrespect anyone.
Right.
I respect everyone. I don't little bro anyone unless you literally are my little brother. You feel me? Like, I don't little bro anyone. I don't come for anybody's ego. I let everybody have their own ego. I let everybody enjoy themselves. I let everybody have their fucking fun.
Right.
When I go on stage, I jump off of the stage into the crowd and perform in the
I
crowd.
haven't seen you play live yet. You get bucked.
I get fucking buck. Bro. Puya and them didn't want me on their tour. Ask Craig why. They didn't
Really?
want me on their bro.
We got our set. Our set got shut down. We shared a set.
Bro, we almost
Lauderdale?
Yeah, it was Fort Lauderdale. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got kicked off the tour?
He grabbed the mic stand. We were pulling people up on stage and shit. They cut the music off. They cut
Oh,
the
you
music
mean the
off.
venue,
Yeah,
not
the
Puya?
venue. Here's how I'll do it. I didn't mean Puya.
Right.
Basically, what happened was like I performed with them for the last four cities they did
Florida, yeah.
in Florida. So within I did good. You feel me? I followed the rules the first few cities. But see, my thing is like everybody feels like there's a standard you have to meet. Everybody feels like, oh, you got to follow the rules. I'm not that type of guy. Like, I'm not going to come on your tour and not leave my mark. I'm not going to go to this different city and not leave my mark. Whether it's by me doing some crazy shit, whether it's by me speaking the right words, whether it's by me doing something I was supposed to, you know?
Right.
But I'm not going to go anywhere without leaving my mark. Even after this, I would hope that you would see how intelligent I am and that I'm not the typical fucking SoundCloud.
I think you're definitely making your mark. I think people like because I had no idea that you were on some crazy ass shit. Like, you know, not that crazy ass shit, but I had no idea about the jail time. The fact that you are apparently willing to fight almost everyone besides Mike Tyson on a moment's notice.
No, I'll fade Mike Tyson. You can get that.
He can get these hands. Mike Tyson, come catch this fade. Yeah, I definitely just didn't know. Like, I appreciate the music, and it's crazy, like, to me, how much of a fan base you gotten so quickly. But I definitely didn't know that you had so much personality because you never did like an on-camera interview.
Yeah.
But it's crazy though because I feel like a lot of people, they need the visual component of the interview component to really start to fuck with a dude. Like,
yeah, for me.
You don't have any videos.
Yeah,
Is that
I shy away from cameras because
you and this guy?
my mom made me insecure, bro. Like, I don't like my face. Like,
Really?
I don't think I'm.
But you're like a lifelong hot boy. You was talking about being Facebook famous for being cute.
I was because when I was a kid, when my mom was around,
Right.
after she left, like I had no confidence in myself because my mom was the one who dressed me. My mom was the one who told me that I looked nice this morning or that I need to go take a shower. Like my mom was my voice.
Does music give you confidence?
Music has saved my life.
Really?
Bro, I've tried to kill myself numerous times.
You tried to kill yourself.
Bro, I got hit by. Bro, you remember when I got hit in the car? I got hit by the car. Bro, like bro, I'm always gonna talk about my ex because my ex and music saved my fucking life. My ex stayed with me as long as she needed to while I was insane and saved me. Because my thing was, like, I lived with my ex for like a couple, like almost a year.
I think so.
And I was literally going insane. Oh, absolutely. Like, she was my safe haven. Like, I would go to her, and like in the very beginning, it was perfect. You feel me? Like, she was what I wanted. She was everything for me, and she lied to me about some stupid shit. And then from there, like, I got insecure. Any nigga that say they don't get insecure is lying. You feel me? Like, I got insecure. I stopped trusting her, And afterwards, like, it just breeded a whole different
Just
madness.
ruined the relationship, huh?
Not even, it ruined me. It breeded a whole different madness in my head, to where I was like, I thought I wasn't enough, you know. I thought I wasn't shit. Like, I was like, oh, you feel me? Like, what does the next nigga have that I don't have? She never cheated on me. She was a great girlfriend, but you feel me? You're always gonna think that, because what do you have that the next nigga don't have? I was broke. I wasn't tall. I wasn't, you feel me? I wasn't the strongest nigga. You feel me? I didn't have much going besides my music. And at that, the way she loved me and the way she showed me love, I literally loved her so much that I wanted her to leave me alone. So I ruined it just because she loved me, you know? And it's not, I regret a lot of decisions I make, but
You always hold on. You're holding on to this one girl.
Yeah.
She stands out to you as the
yeah,
one.
she's always anything she needs. She knows who.
But what's your
is.
relationship with her like now?
She hates my guts.
She hates you.
She hates my guts.
But do you think that she actually really does care about you, or
she
do you think she really hates
She
you?
loves me because look, me and my ex did a blood bond, like real shit. Me and my we loved each other so much. Wi-Fi looking at me crazy, but
That's
me and my
scary.
ex did a fucking blood bond because we loved each other that much. Like, that's not something you can take away. Like, I can I can feel like if she's ever sad, I can feel it. Like, it's weird. Like, I swear. Like, there's times where if she hits me up, I'll already know what she wants to tell me.
Right.
You get me? I did a blood bond with her when like a couple months in, and I was dating her. I love that girl. Like, I still do. You feel me? Like, but I'm gonna let her do her. I'm gonna let her have her life, do her life. You feel me?
Yeah, because what, you're gonna be popping off as a rapper, not fucking other girls? Nah, I don't buy it.
Yeah.
I just broke up with a good one too. But you know, I gotta get my freak on. It's a sad fact of life.
So I'm tired. I'm tired of fucking girls, bros.
Yeah,
My
I've been
dick
kind of
stopped
feeling
working
like that
for a while,
too.
bro.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but no, but okay. This is a question that I gotta know: is when your music start popping off on SoundCloud, when you start to get this following going, and like, when did you start to feel like, okay, I got to keep going with this because I'm making a fucking impact. I'm starting to build a following here.
As soon as we dropped Fuck, here's how I do it. Because basically how it was going is, I got locked up. I lost any sort of fame I had. People knew me. People knew me like Fuck. But I lost my pull. I lost my pull that I had because everybody starts off with a pull. You feel me? My pull was Facebook. Social networking was always a forte for me. I always knew how to social network. I always knew how to publicize things. I always knew how to be a fucking idiot enough to where people would see it. You feel me? It's all a marketing method.
Just getting a little ignorant on social media.
Getting a little
to get
ignorant on social
attention.
media because no one else will do it.
Right.
Because they feel like, oh, you feel me? People can judge me. Why put my information out there?
That's the crazy thing is that I hate to interrupt, but like it's just when you're real on social media, like you know when you see Ian Connor and he's posting this naked chick laying there, and it's like he's just the one dude who will fucking air it out and show you his real life, and his real life is pretty sick. But when I fucking tweet something that is like my real fucked up thoughts, that shit is hundreds of retweets.
Exactly.
You know, because people are scared to go in.
Here's my prime fucking motto. What is real will prosper. What you feel in the night, what you feel in the morning, what you feel midday, that you don't think, other people have the same thoughts. You feel alone in this thought, but other people have the same thoughts, and it breeds. And when you display this thought, it breeds a certain amount of comfort within people.
Right.
And people start to feel like, all right, this person understands me. This person is fucking cool. So when I say some shit like, oh, hey, I want to fucking gut myself right now. Hey, I want to jump off this fucking cliff. I saw you and it broke my heart. When I say different things like that, and these people, they want to say these things to that person, but they can't say it because it's been so like they gone through all these things. All right, you feel me? You can't say certain things.
It's your job to speak for the inner animal that people don't want to let out in themselves. And that is what people get out of rappers in a lot of ways. They want to get in a fight with someone and shoot that person, so they listen to camera and talk about doing exactly that.
I am the epitome of the misunderstood.
Right.
I am literally the people that aren't understood.
Right.
I just no other way to say that.
The key to a successful song or a successful meme is to show the thing that to say the thing that everybody knows but that nobody has
the
said.
balls to speak.
You know, or nobody has said, or everybody, you know, hasn't really fully, you know.
Exactly.
That's true. Yeah.
That's really how we linked up.
Exactly.
What, memes?
No. Just being real. Just being real.
Just being honest and open with each other, and like, pretty much just being real. Like when I met him, what was it? We met each other at the Southside Suicide Tour. And I heard about him before he heard about me before. But when we both met each other, you know.
I knew he was.
Yeah.
I knew he was.
And I was aware of you also. And he had showed appreciation for my music. And so we had, I don't know if he had been watching me, but I had been watching him. And we had a mutual artist that we listened to that, you know, his name's Kill Station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kills the shit, yeah.
Yeah, Kill's awesome.
He was actually supposed to be here.
He
but-
was. Yeah. So we linked up and we just started talking. And pretty much everything he said in his music and the shit I talk about in my music, you know, I told him that.
Clicked, yeah.
Exactly.
Connected.
His pain resonates with mine and that I understand where he's coming from. And so on tour, there was a little bit of, sometimes there was like some hectic shit or some drama. And like me and him, because we felt that we were on tour with those people, we were ready for something to happen. Like we were there.
Yeah.
Just the same way he was talking about taking shit really personal and not being able to, well, for me, I'm not able to like think about business first. I'm not saying not be able, but it's hard for me because I take the shit so personal. I'm so passionate about it. You know what I mean? That's where we linked up.
So you're saying what? It's hard for you to like play the back, like hard for you to be the fifth guy playing before other people, or
I can't. I don't mind because I'm like I don't do videos. I haven't done. I don't really even have that many fucking photos on Twitter. You know.
right?
I hated Instagram as well, but I don't mind being the background guy, but I don't like not being heard, and I don't like taking initiative when I could have. I don't like saying I wish I could have, you know? I don't like saying, oh, fuck, I was in that situation. What could I have done better? I'm going to do what the fuck I want when I want because I'm going to do what I could have while I could have.
But do you feel like that makes you not a team player, and that means that you're going to have a hard time getting along with people on tour?
I'm very
or
much
whatever?
so a team player because you only have to tell me once.
Okay.
Because once I make that mistake, I won't do it again.
Okay.
But I couldn't have said I didn't do it.
Right.
You get me? Yeah. So if I make a mistake once, you can't look at this person and be like, "Oh fuck, well he fucked up." You didn't tell me not to.
Right.
Yep, exactly. Just like when we was on tour and we talked
Exactly.
about the tour.
So basically,
it wasn't out of disrespect.
yeah, it was.
We were doing.
I needed to leave my fucking mark,
Yeah.
bro. I was going against Puya, Suicide Boys, Don Krez, fucking Mikey the Magician, bro. Even him. But
Yeah.
you feel me, like, bro, like I had to leave my mark, and sure enough, I was memorable.
Right.
Because I grabbed mic stands, ran into the crowd, and threw it at people. I
Yeah.
jumped on top of the fucking DJ booth on the side of my arm and hung around and was swinging shit. You feel me? Like
Wait, so did people get mad at you for like causing shit and everything?
nobody was mad at me.
It was the people at the venue. They shut the music off. And it was when we started pulling people up on stage. They were like, "No more people on stage."
Yeah.
And then I personally, like, I kept kind of interrogating this shit because it was Southside Suicide Tour. So I was like, I had no mic or nothing, and I felt powerless because I didn't want to give those people that work there the power anymore.
Exactly.
So I was like, Southside Suicide, and we were just doing chants and shit. But my bad to interrupt.
Oh no, you good, bro. Yeah, I brought y'all niggas for a reason, bro.
Yeah, man, that's. I mean, really, it wasn't like we set out to intentionally get cut off. We was just like, this is our time to shine. Like we're
Exactly.
opening up for them, bro. We are the little niggas.
Yeah.
At least that's how it felt. Like,
People aren't thinking
my name
about how you
wasn't even
guys are
on the
feeling
flyer.
in that situation.
Exactly.
Though, huh?
Niggas are just
Because-
like, yo, these niggas is raw.
Because, well, they're looking at
Exactly.
you like, oh,
We had fun.
you should be thankful to even be here in the first place. So
Exactly.
just shut the fuck up and do your 10 minutes and go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it was like anything that was told to us after we did something wrong didn't happen again. Like, hey, you can't do that. Like, oh shit, my bad. I didn't know. I wasn't told. So
Right.
okay, the next city, like, oh, y'all can't do that. Okay, bet. Da da da. But I mean, the shit was fun. I
feel
had,
it.
In the end of the day,
yeah.
if you have another interview with Puya or Suicide Boys, if you ask them if I'm the most genuine person they met and am I easy to do business with, they will say yes because I do follow the standard.
Nice.
But when you don't go beyond the standard and tell me like, yo, you can't be your personality. When I went on that tour with them, because they asked me to go on that tour, I don't ask anyone to do anything. When they asked me to come on that tour with them, I told them all you have to do is be genuine with me. Let me be myself and you be yourself because I'm trying to connect with you on a mental level rather than just on some oh nigga, yeah, we done business together, yeah, you know, nigga straight, you feel me? I'm trying to fuck with you, you feel me?
Right.
So like when he invited me, I told him this is my standard, you feel me? You gotta be genuine and I'll be genuine. And I wanna look at you as a brother as you look at me as a brother, you feel me? I want a nigga to be able to see me on the side of the street getting jumped and jump in that shit.
Right.
You feel me? I don't wanna
I would hope that of all my fans as well. I've always thought about that. If I'm getting beat up in public, if you listen to my podcast, you better fucking
Bro,
get in on it.
you have not rubbed me the wrong way, and I know I'm gonna benefit off this, and I don't know if you benefit off this. You feel me? I'm gonna benefit off this. You feel me? You helped me. This is helping my career. So if I see anyone jumping you, I would jump in.
What about you just straight up murder someone for me? Is that cool? You
Uh,
don't know them. You don't know what they did to me. I just send you. You shoot
nah.
them. That's it.
No, that's just like being a dumbass.
That's too much.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm looking for shooters out there. If anybody's there.
I'll stab.
Gabe? Well, he's got the bike. You could roll up on the bike, shoot somebody. You know.
Slide on in the game.
Yeah, but shooters for hire. Hit me up in my DMs if you're a shooter. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
What else do we need to clear up? Because we are deep into this interview. I think it's been a fucking great interview. I had no idea you were going to be this talkative. I'm very happy about it.
No, I'm not a prick here.
No, you're awesome. Yeah. What else do we need to know about you, though? Is there anything else we need to know? Besides the fact that people should go to your SoundCloud and listen to all your music?
The versatility. I have no genre. Like you probably see me drop a fucking song with a country singer, and you
Okay.
would never expect that.
Right.
I dropped this song called a violent Valentine lullaby, and it was more like an indie like heroin high rock, literally.
Yeah, because you have like some bangers. You have some songs with like crazy production, which is like you screaming. You have some songs that are like real soft, that are mostly instrumental. You go in like a million different directions on SoundCloud.
Fuck yeah,
And you delete shit.
yeah.
Shit that you don't like, you just end up kind
If
of.
you're a real fan, if I drop a song for 10 minutes, you'll have that shit downloaded.
Download
'cause
it,
I always
boom.
leave it downloaded.
Okay.
Always. You'll take that shit, take it to YouTube, boom.
Is that cool for you? Like to have
Oh,
your
yeah.
fans kind of
My
scrapbooking
fans-
and putting.
my music is free for a reason.
Okay.
Until it's on an album, and then I feel like you're disrespecting me by selling my album because I needed money from it.
Right.
Then you're a prick. But if my music is free, you're allowed to download it because I'm doing this purposely for that bond. I don't do this for the money.
Right.
I mean, I do this for the bond and obviously the attention because I need the attention. I need it to mold me as a person. And I fucking love music, you feel me? But do I need to get money off of this? Yes, because it feeds me.
Right.
This is literally what I make all my money from.
Are you looking at this like rap shit? Are you looking at it as a real career? Like this is what I'm
my
doing.
fucking career.
Right, yeah.
Like, bro,
Life.
I don't trap. I don't do none of that dumb shit. And I still make
don't.
a lot of fucking money, you feel me? So, like,
Where's the money come from?
for features,
Music.
for booking,
Right.
Business.
different shit with my clothing. Like,
Yeah.
oh, for anyone that ordered clothes, it's gonna be to you soon. I got a lot.
I haven't
of
seen the
shit on-
clothing.
Huh?
I want to see the
You wanna see
clothing.
clothing?
I could see it being dope. I ain't gonna show me right now, but
all right, I'll show you later.
show me later. Yeah, I want some shit.
Yeah, that shit's dope. I got you.
Yeah, yeah. Fuck. What? Can you spell the Twitter? Can you tell us like exactly where people should check out your shit online?
XXX. Wait, we're not nearing a close, are we?
Well, we are pretty deep. Yeah, we're an hour and 10 minutes in.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Let's go longer, bro. I'm enjoying this
We
shit.
could go around like 5-10 minutes because I got these other kids coming that I
Alright,
gotta do after
perfect.
you. But yeah, like what else you want to talk about?
As far as like knowing anything about me, like just know if you ever going through anything, like even you feel me, or anybody like as a person, bro, like I would just hope that people feel like they relate to me enough to where they can speak to me. I feel like I hope like, and eventually I'm gonna get too fucking big to like I acknowledge everything, but while I can, bro, I'm gonna hear you. Like I'm not an egotistical fucking, I'm insecure as shit. You feel me? I'm insecure about my skin pigment. I'm insecure about my face.
Oh, you got a
I'm-
nice light skin color going there.
Hey man, you think I'm sexy?
Well, I just think it's a good color. It's not too
Calling
light.
me
It's not too dark.
Calling me
what's
sexy? You're
going
sexy.
No, no, I don't want to know about
I
this
like you.
dagger dick either.
I like
yeah.
I like your skin complexion. You kind of
Sounds
sexy
scary,
over there
yeah.
too. You feel me? No, but like I'm an insecure person. You feel me? We all have emotions that we don't display. That's why I've brought everything down to a minimum. I don't speak too much anymore. I don't try and fight too much anymore. Like as far as I am now, because I feel like the less I say, is the more people will wonder. So
Right.
I'm leaving a wonder and I'm leaving teasing to do its job. You feel me?
Let your music do the talking, and also
Exactly.
the occasional Instagram thirst trap.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You feel me? I post pics of my dick every now and then. Like.
Do you seriously?
Yeah, no,
Yes,
bro.
he does, and
Ask
he
these
needs to
niggas.
stop,
Ask my
bro.
fans, bro. When you post, when are you gonna post this?
Probably next week.
Next
maybe.
week?
Yeah.
Fuck, it's gonna take that long.
I got a ton loaded up already.
Fuck, man. All right.
Next Monday.
Next Monday.
Yeah, I
All right,
think
that's
so, yeah.
clutch. All right. So when y'all see this, it'll be probably like a week after. So y'all gonna be excited and shit.
So
but
you can have a whole shitload of dick pics already posted that'll be ready for them.
you wanna make the picture my dick pic?
Yeah,
Yo,
definitely.
fuck
Yeah,
no.
on YouTube. He's getting me all zooted up. Now I'm gonna go post a dick pic too. I'm getting
Bro,
motivated.
it's
man.
not that bad because then bitches see it and they're like, yo, this nigga's so confident. I wonder what his dick game's like. Bro, I've gotten so many fucking bitches off like just posting my dick.
Really?
And I don't even have the longest dick ever. Like I have a big dick, but it's not the longest dick ever. You feel me? She gripping my dick like a selfie stick. You feel me? Yeah.
Is she? The
No.
selfie stick is like out here. Like,
That ass.
she
No,
grips your dick out here.
yeah. No, but type shit like No, like if you on a real level, if you do listen to my music, and like I would just hope that people feel like they relate with me enough to where they can talk to me. I support all my fans just as much as they support me because they put food in my mouth. You feel me?
Yeah.
Without them, I would make no money. Without them, I would not have a career. So you have to be very appreciative of the people around you. Like I love this nigga, I love this nigga, I love this nigga, I love this nigga, I love this nigga. You feel me? If we build a relationship, I would like to call you my brother. It's a very genuine thing to me. This is beyond an interview. This is me actually speaking to you as a person. Like, I take that very seriously. I want to relate to people.
Right.
I want to bond with people because I did not have the bond I wanted with my mom.
Right.
So
okay.
I felt very. My dad wasn't around either. You notice I can't really speak about my dad. My dad got locked up.
Yeah.
I had nobody, bro. After my mom kicked me out, I was depressed. I had bad sleep deprivation. Like, bro, I had fucking sleep paralysis. Like, it was horrible.
Right.
And I had nightmares every day. Like, I've been through a lot, man. I've seen niggas get murked. I've been shot at. I have a bullet graze on my fucking arm. Like, bro, like.
What's that thing on your elbow right there too? Is that a bullet?
I slammed a nigga on his shit. Like, shouts out to high school, you feel me?
Ooh.
But no, I slammed a nigga on his shit type shit. Like, some people remember this, like, if locals and shit. But like, basically, like, my boy was fitting type shit. They was trying to jump him. So I picked out it because like the other nigga I knew because he was my dog. So I was like, yo, I can't fight you, so I'm finna try to fight your homeboy. I don't know him. I was like, what's up, nigga? Run up. So like he runs up. I pick him up and I run with him like in my hands, you feel me? And I slam him on his shit. But thing was, my arm was under him when I slammed him. So it was literally like a boom, what people call a boom, like a tackle type shit. So like as soon as I go down, all the down here comes off to up here, and it's like deep as fuck. And I just start beating his shit in, and like I just try to choke him out. And then feds pull up, so we had to bucket.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, hey, if anybody's looking for some good SoundCloud raps or to catch a fade, your man's right here. He's more than ready to hand it over.
What he's forgetting is that they call me Young Dagger Dick. I fuck too. So don't forget that. You feel me? If you're trying to get fucked, you feel me? My service is not that bad.
Hey, man.
I'll go for like $2 an hour.
That's real. No Genre, the coolest podcast in the world, available on YouTube, SoundCloud, and iTunes. I feel like everybody who listened to this has probably learned a lot.
About X.
And keep an eye on this guy's Twitter because he's going to be posting a lot of really cool exclusive. Hey, and the No Jumper Twitter as well. We're going to be posting some exclusive dick pics. So,
most people probably don't say this, but Adam, if anybody that comes on this fucking show, Adam is a very cool guy. Adam will not make you feel uncomfortable. This was absolutely my first interview, and he made me feel very comfortable. Great guy.
Hey, I'm glad that we could.
Oh, other hand.
That's left hand.
That's the fuck nigga hand.
Hey, you got a good handshake too, man.
He's a great guy, bro. Make you feel comfortable.
I like you too. You're a cool ass dude.
I appreciate
Craig
it.
Zan, I like you.
Thank you, man.
No, fuck these
Ski-
niggas. Yeah, Ski Master Slum guy.
Ski Mask is a fucking
Fuck,
nice guy too.
can we ask him a couple questions because he didn't get any time on there.
Yeah. Ask him a question. What's good?
Yeah, what you want to talk about? Yeah?
What you mean? You
What's
want to
good?
ask me some questions?
What type of bitches you like, dog?
Look, I don't like the look he giving me while he asking me this type of question.
I'm just mesmerized by you. Feel me? I be wondering what you be doing on your free time when we're not here.
All right, I think we got to wrap this interview up. We just raised the time a little bit.
Sexy!
Is it really?
It's my birthday.
Whoa!
Oh yes! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Glow gang in this bitch! God, I don't know how to end this shit.
And happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh yeah, shout out members only.
Shouts out No Jumper. Shouts out members only. VR. Very right top.
Rich life.
Hey, let's show the handshake before you go. Boom, 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 boom. That's